All right, well, we are live. Welcome everybody. Welcome there, Joe and Nicole. We got
Hi.
the whole crew here, right? This is the new podcast of one of many billion podcasts in the world, right? And we're gonna go with the what title?
Two noobs.
Boobies.
And then two not boobies.
And then
boobs.
Yes. So two noobs and two boobs, right? I am one of the noobs. Joe is a noob, and Nicole is obviously
Clearly I'm the boobs.
there you go. The two boobs, right?
She's the breast of the operation.
The breast of the operation, right?
Breast, boobs, and
jugs.
jugs.
The breast, right? So, I think what our agenda, like we kind of discussed, like what we want to talk about is just kind of anything, right? Anything that kind of piques our interest. There's a lot of weird things that have happened. I know when Joe was down there in Florida doing his Amazon trip to hell, right? We were talking about doing this podcast, and I was like, Joe, the world is literally on fire. There's things to talk about. Get your ass back, right? So
I know you have a list.
Yeah,
well, ready to go.
It just kind of like I like to run things like off the top of my head. Just weird things that are happening in the world and funny things that I think are funny. There's obviously like some strange news and funny news and weird news and all kinds of other stuff. So I don't know where we're gonna go with this whole agenda. It could turn into love advice, freaking life advice, world crazy advice, or just bullshitting between three friends, right? So I guess we should
whatever the hell it is.
Introduce everybody to what we're doing here and who we are, right? So first, go ahead to the little boob, or sorry, the noob number two, noob number two,
the little boob.
Little boobs. Ain't nobody got little boobs anywhere.
Or you're big boob, I'm the little boob.
Yeah,
right.
We just call her tits the noobs.
I hate you guys.
She just got them installed. Yeah, she doesn't even know.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm a boob. No, I am a noob. I'm Joe. As we said earlier, I don't know what to say. I'm just here to offer the homosexual perspective to life, liberty, and the pursuit of weirdness that we're going to call this podcast. Yeah. And
good bumper sticker.
There you go. And I don't know. I could supply some good quotes for merch. We got things going on here. Yeah. Let's see. I don't know.
So I kind of alluded to.
I've been alive for a little bit.
What do you do for your profession?
Professionally, I work as a safety specialist for a great company. It does transportation warehouse. .com selling you shit you don't need, and we'll get it there quick.
Yeah. Within a day.
Right.
Crazy. But by night, I'm a gamer, DJ, musician, multi-potentialite artist, creature of the future, time traveler, alien, prostitute.
Oh, that's a new one. I didn't have that one.
That's new. Yeah. That's new. I didn't. Is this something new you haven't discussed with me first? You know how I have to approve of everything.
Oh yeah. I mean, why not?
Okay.
Yeah, I do it all. Amateur home wrecker / home improvement specialist / organizer / hoarder.
/minimalist /
Definitely not minimalist.
Right, exactly.
I take this blur off. It's just cockroaches everywhere.
I got a question. Are you standing right now?
I am standing because
standing desk.
I do.
Oh, that is so awesome. I wish I had one.
I just got it because like I had a makeshift desk for when I moved this computer over here, and it was just like too jank, and so I spent $100 off of Amazon.com, not sponsored. And Affiliate links to come, but like
yeah, I know, right?
It was $100 and it hasn't fallen apart yet, so we're good.
Guess you installed it correctly.
I think so. I looked at the directions, but here we are.
Yeah.
Standing is healthy for you, but I will sit eventually because I don't know. A 12-hour podcast is a little much, but we can cut it down.
Jesus. All right.
12 hours? I have a job.
Is that what we're establishing? Is 12 hours? Listen to us
Yes.
on about nothing, right?
Nothing. We each have jobs.
Does your automatic desk have a button for you to push?
I have 5 buttons. Let's down.
Perspective. Let's lower it down.
1, 2, 3.
That's literally what I was just
thinking.
thinking.
Let's see that t-shirt.
Okay, well, let's go. This is like comfortable setting, and then you can go up more.
Oh my god!
For like in extreme. Okay, I was like, it's gonna go into the ceiling.
I was like, how tall are we going?
This is if I'm like doing some intense something, but if we want to go down.
There you go.
We'll go all the way down.
I dig it. It's cool.
I like this slow movement. I'm a fan of. I'm a fan.
That's awesome. Rocking his rainbow unicorn. Pew 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 pew.
Let's see if I'm wearing pants.
Oh god.
Are you wearing pants?
And everybody, this is the last time. The first and last time of the 2 Noobs and 2 Boobs show.
That's all you get. That's all you get.
All right, cool. All right.
You get demonetized.
So I guess I will introduce myself since I kind of opened up into it, right? My name is Jason. I am currently active duty Navy, due to join the civilian workforce here in December. So go into that. Doing it for a long time. My hobbies are a lot of video games. I like to dabble in editing, film editing, and all that other stuff. So kind of self-taught on that. I know that I met Joe through gaming, and we've been friends ever since. We've been friends ever since, right? Just killing people in the old Warzone battlefield, right? And then making real noobs cry, right? And then sometimes but we've been discussing this podcast thing for a while, and he said he already had one with Nicole. There she is.
Hi.
Right. So
Nicole.
Like, you know what? Let's join forces. We had a little meet and greet, right? We sat there and talked to each other for a bit, showed each other our private parts, and then we moved into this, right? So now we're here.
It was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Reminded me of my first time meeting online people. Like, well, you going to show yours first, or should I show mine?
Wait, what? Is that why you're trying to make me? No.
Right. Isn't that how that works? That's how I was told.
Yeah. So that segues right into Nicole and your intro.
Hi guys, my name is Nicole, and I am the boobs of the 2 Noobs and 2 Boobs. And what is there to know about me? So many things.
What do you do professionally? Hobbies. Let's go.
Professionally, I am a health, safety, environmental manager for a biotech company, and I love my job. I love it every second of being there. It's awesome. Hobbies. I like long walks on the beach. And no, I mean, honestly, I'm just like a girl's girl. I'm a huge fan of these 2 idiots. Hang out with my dog every day, go to work, go home, go to work, go home. So, I mean, just typical, adulting bullshit. So, yeah, but that's me.
You go to the gym?
I just was at the gym for the
You go on dates?
I do go on dates, single. So, hi, anybody's looking. I wear Carhartt hats. Super outdoorsy, like camping, again, like long walks on the beach, hanging out with my dog, and that's about it, honestly. That's really it all about me. But you guys will find out more about me as we talk, but
as we move along,
good stuff.
Progress through whatever this is that we're trying to accomplish, right? So speaking of dates.
Oh god. Did you go on one?
No.
Oh.
We're talking about you.
Oh, you're talking about me. Okay, yes.
Talking about you. So I talked to Joe and I was like, when are we doing this? Right? What time are we doing this? He's like, Saturday's a no-go. Nicole's got a date. I was like, what? I did not approve of this. And he said, I didn't approve of this either. Right? So
sorry, Dad.
now we're here for the whole 3.5 listeners, and that's us and whoever else decides to listen to our podcast, right? To decide that this is going down today, or if you're standing this person up. So,
I'm not standing. First of all,
continue.
So, as someone who is of my age, standing up to somebody is super rude. I'm going to go, and so long story short, I have to go to DC, which is not that far from here. Obviously, you guys know that. But I have to drive to DC, and I know everyone's going to laugh at me. I've never been to DC. Even I've lived in Baltimore for don't do that. I saw that face. I lived in Baltimore for 7 years, and I've never been to DC. And that's even COVID, right? And even prior to that, me living here, I have never been here. So I've been there. Sorry. So this is exciting for Me, plus I get like a free meal out of it. So
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So I met this guy on the internet, and by internet I mean like online dating, that whole thing, the apps. He seems really nice, so we go out tonight at like 7ish. So if you guys want to join, that works too.
Oh,
does he live in
I got a little bit of
DC?
a drive, but I can get there.
Joe, he lives and works in DC. So yeah, but Joe, I know you. So you guys will think this is funny. So Joe and I have been friends for a pretty good amount of time, and he's been on and stalked me on a lot of the dates that I've been on. And I know my mother.
I'm gonna miss this one.
You're gonna miss this one, right? My mother has been really happy about that because you know how nervous Joe's met my mom. You know how nervous she gets. So, and as her daughter who's single, she's you should go on dates, but also be careful. I'm like, yeah, I know, Mom, I know.
Don't trust anybody that you go on a date with.
Right. She's like, he might try and kill you. I said, Mom, first of all, I'm fine. And I'll tell you why I'm fine. One, because I'm from New Jersey and I have, I give no fucks. Two, I got to throw down, right. I have these 2 weapons called Thelma and Louise, so we're okay.
Yeah.
They have a record.
So, I don't have a record. It's never caught, That's what you got to do. You just got to be clean. You just got to never get caught.
Allegedly.
Yes. Allegedly, I've been in fights, right? So we're going out tonight, and I got to put a dress on.
So you're just going to dinner in DC. You're not like going to visit DC.
No. So we're going on so that's the thing, right? So I don't know. I didn't plan any of it. All I know is I got to be at this place at this time and dressed in
nails done and everything. Look at that. There we go.
Right. Dressed girly, right?
The lady.
It's really hard, right? Unfortunately, you guys, I'm a woman, so sometimes you gotta do woman things, which is go on dates with men. Gross. But yeah, so right. So but yeah, nails are done, hair's kind of done. I just got back from the gym, like you guys were saying, and I'll shower, put on, get clean, and then put dresses on. So it's gonna be a good time all around.
Nice. Sounds exciting. I'm just a little surprised though that you live like a stone's throw away from DC and you've never been there. Like
I know,
so much to see.
Yeah, I know, and people say that to me, like you've never been. I was like, because the only reason I'll go there is if one, I don't like to go places by myself because I'm codependent, and then two, if I were to visit somebody there, I would go, but it's just not. I live here, right? It's basically, and I hate to be like that person, and I know they're totally different, but one city is pretty much the same, even though I know they're different, but
yeah,
I know it's weird.
So what are your guys' opinions on this whole internet dating thing? Because I know my age perspective, right? Like when you meet people on the internet, it was like the weird thing, right? Like the old AOL, ASL. I don't know if you guys even remember that stuff, but
yep.
Well, of course, we're older than you think.
Maybe some of the listeners will be like, "What the hell is ASL?" Right? Which was the sex location, right? And then you'd find this hot girl, right? Go visit him and find out, it's a dude hiding in his basement, and then get murdered and tied up, right? But I think it still has the little bit of aspect of that, which is probably not as much as it was back then, but because there's so many different avenues. But since you guys are both into that dating scene on the interwebs and the apps, right? What are your all opinions on it? Are there good successes, or do you think you could find success, or do you think that it's
So
it's a little different for each of us. Yeah. I'm gonna say when you throw it back to ASL days, we got our first computer when I was 11. Dial up from the library, and it's back then it was I'm sure it was so much easier to catfish everybody. I'm pretty sure I was catfish back in the day. I'm oh yeah, I'm 12 too, sure. 12. But I don't want to know how many creepy old men I've talked to, but
so many.
The same amount you talk to now.
Yeah, we're looking at
Honestly,
one.
That's probably
that's how I met Nicole.
Right, yeah. Hey, little boy, you want to hang out? I got some candy.
It gets me every time. You want some cocaine, little boy?
You want a little bit of drugs?
So you were saying that
Yeah. So I want to say like, y'all know the classic grinder like that.
Mm-hmm.
That is not dating. Like,
Girl.
I might have met one person off of there for like
Okay.
something serious, and then it didn't go anywhere. But like, I'm thinking of like some other sites I've been on, like aren't even around anymore, that actually did work out. Now that I think about it, yeah, you know, gotta find those growers.
Yeah.
Well, like, actually, no. Remember, you ever heard of Zoosk?
No.
That
Zoosk.
Yes,
Yeah,
I think that was the one that worked out for a while.
That dating site? I thought that was just like an attempt on like search engine.
Google it. Find out. We got the old Google machine right here, right?
That's still a thing.
Wait to download.
It's still in there,
active, right? So there you go.
Still in there.
Make a profile. Let's get going, right? So, do you think that like I know the design is to have, you know, like eHarmony, find your soulmate, and all that other bullshit, right? But do you think that like do you think it actually works, or do you think that there's just a bunch of fucking creepers on there trying to get their rocks off?
So
Super
honestly,
creepy.
in your defense, right now you say that, I think it's a good mixture of both. I think there's, like for instance, so I'm on the Tinders, right, which is god awful. It's just god awful. Well, they're all god awful. But my last like serious relationship started on Tinder. Like I met him that way, and we went on a couple dates, and then he became my boyfriend. It was great, right? But then we get the other side of it, which is, and again, like as a straight girl who's trying to date men, gross, I know. You get a lot of weirdos. You get weirdos that are like, and Joe knows this because I've sent him many a screenshot in the last couple of months, of guys who are just there to hook up, who are like, and because I'm older, right? So I'm trying to date guys that are like in their maybe like mid to late 30s, and I'm about that same age range. There's dudes who are like, again, just trying to hook up. There's dudes who are trying to, who are like
cheat on their wives.
Oh my god, I just had one of those the other day. He liked my photos, and I was like, oh, cute, like this guy's cute, and then like read through his profile and like this little chunk, right, and it said like, like I'm unhappy in my marriage, so like da 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 da, and I said, sir, I like matched. Can I tell you?
Red flag.
Because I'm petty Betty, right? So I messaged him, like I liked him back, and then I messaged him, I'm like, you're a piece of garbage. You should probably kill yourself. Like I said something along those lines.
Yeah.
I'm like,
karma,
I'm petty Betty, bro.
sir.
Like you can't be out here like activating, and then like that guy sucks, and like whatever women that like match with you and meet up with you are also trash. Like you're all trash. Just divorce your wife. It's not that hard. It's really not that hard. So like.
He'll find what he deserves, for sure.
That stuff kills me. But anyway, so you'll get guys who are trying to hook up, guys who are trying to, like Joe's saying, trying to cheat on their wives. You'll get guys who are into weird kinks. And I'm like, I'm not kink shaming. I would never do that, to each his own. But like, if I'm getting no face photos and just like abdominal photos, sir, like I need more than that. And like, you could be a butterface. Like, we're not doing butterfaces. We don't deal with uggos.
We don't talk to any of those.
The good thing is that I don't have anything to offer, right? I don't have the abs or the face, right? So it's just right here. Yeah.
You have a great personality.
They say that all the ugly people. All right.
You're fine.
So do you think that like
he had such a face.
Yeah, I got the face right for radio, right? So do you think that? Yeah, it's all right.
Don't talk about yourself like that. That's so sad.
So, do you think that as technology grows, right, and we kind of separate ourselves for, human interaction, do you think this just like are we doomed? Right. And I'm not trying to go all doom and gloom, but like, have you seen the Apple product, right? That Apple visor and stuff where it's basically.
I cannot wait. I pre-ordered it. I'm ready.
You already pre-ordered it?
Oh. Hell yeah, let's go.
He's such a tech whore. It's crazy.
I'm sorry. I think it's cool. Don't get, because I'm a techie guy and I love all the technology and all that stuff. I think it's cool, but I also think it's like scary at the same time.
Well, I don't know. I mean,
I don't know if it's gonna go anywhere. Like,
what are you gonna do, right? What are you gonna do? Right? There's not much you can do. Like, technology keeps advancing, so like.
Oh, I know.
I liked how it like bridges the gap between just like being stuck in your room on VR
Yeah.
tethered in,
Porn
and like
Yep.
now you can go out into the world and
Be on VR.
be on VR. I mean, augmented reality. Maybe it can blur out the homeless. That's fine.
Oh my god, you got the homeless app? Yeah. Homeless mom.
Yes,
Yeah.
you gotta have that.
And think of it
But
this
then
way,
you're-
right? So
Then you're
like
tripping
our
over 'em.
Yeah.
our parents, right? So we're kind of sounding like our parents right now, right? Like, oh, these kids,
Oh,
they
I
don't
know.
ever just like venture out of the house anymore. You just like ever touch grass, you know, that kind of thing,
Yeah.
right? So like, I hate to be like old lady, but like I hear what you're saying, but also I'm at like our parents trying to figure like the worst thing I've ever done is have to teach one of my parents how to figure out how to use their iPhones. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, why don't you just not understanding? They're of a different generation. Like they're still running around playing with sticks and like wheels, you know, and we're out here with touchscreen everything.
Yeah.
So like,
I mean, I get that every generation goes through like a transition, right? Like like what you're saying, this you kick the can, the sticks in the wheels, and they
yeah,
had a TV, and the houses only had like one TV in the house, had 3 channels. You would hear like you're like, oh my god, did you hear about the Williams down the street? They got 3 TVs. It's like, why do they got 3 TVs? There's only 3
what is that
channels,
for?
right? Now there's a
Right.
TV everywhere. People got TVs in their cars. They got them in their
I was
bathroom.
so happy to get that 12-inch screen in my bedroom. Ooh.
Oh my god!
I had one of those too.
Legendary.
The box TV.
With the knobs
Yeah,
on there,
yeah.
right? So,
Yep.
but what I'm saying is though, like we still had that because there was only 3 channels, right? And we had that ability to go outside and interact in the social, right? But like, there's actual studies that are showing that phones are destroying people. Right? It's like we're too connected, I guess is what I'm trying to say, right? And I know like I think there's benefits, there's outstanding benefits because you meet people like I met you two through the internet, right? I'm not saying it's bad, right? But I think that this right here, what you're showing on the screen, is it's kind of fucking scary to me, right? And it's kind of that Ready Player One mentality. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie or read the book, right? But it's the businesses and the brick and mortar stores and the mom and pop shops, which are already being destroyed, right, in the world, are now literally just go pop on your little Apple iVisor and go through a virtual store and buy your virtual stuff. Oh look, I can Amazon shop in the Amazon shop. Like, how awesome is this, right? Like, and you're just talking to AI and doing all this other stuff, right? Which I think it's cool, right? I think it's awesome on that aspect. It's just like, oh my god, technology is growing so fast. But I also think it's scary for the future because now we're like literally taking away high school jobs. We're taking away the minimum, wage jobs that kids and college students get and use, to kind of establish who they're going to be and get a little bit of work ethic. And it's kind of scary on that aspect of it.
But I think people are already working in these virtual worlds. Like people are making real money doing bullshit. So like,
I mean, we're like,
it's there.
Do it right now, Like I'm not saying that, but there's jobs and there's things that have to happen in the world for the world to function, right?
Right.
And that's my look on it, right? You can't virtually dig a ditch.
Yeah, you could. I think. Well, one of my visions is to have like everything in my place of business replaced by robots, where people could be at home in the safety of their own room with VR headsets, moving stuff around, and then I don't have to deal with them. And so the other like case study I want to go through is there was a electronics shop by my house growing up. Like they sold all the stuff that you needed for like any electronic. They sold like circuit boards, like
I have one of
all like the little parts. I forget what they're called.
Type thing, right?
Yeah, but I think like they probably like the pandemic was the final stab in the heart for them. But like they took no effort to join the 21st century,
right?
And they flopped. So like now, if I want to get one like little capacitor, I don't drive and buy something for 10 cents. I gotta go on Amazon and order $10 for a case of whatever. But like if somebody like had driven them, like, hey, this is the future. You gotta get on board to keep this business, because like that was super rare. Like you didn't see that very often. They
Right.
could probably like be the Amazon for electronics now had they like stepped up and just moved online.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think it's also like the same kind of what you're saying, Joe. It's kind of like there's a lot of businesses who refuse to kind of like move, like think the future as like to move forward, right? They're always kind of stuck in their own kind of genre or niche. And then that's when they fail because like they're not, like Joe was saying, they're not making or moving with the times essentially, right? So like then they just fail and people are like, oh, remember that place that was here? Oh yeah, well they did this, that, and that and didn't do this and they folded for that reason. There's a lot of things that like during COVID, right? Like unfortunately a lot of that COVID killed a lot of those smaller stores, but I mean, and obviously like the bigger ones survive, which kind of sucks, but like it's also like, well, what were they doing? Were they operating the same as they were before? Did they offer their services online? Like that kind of thing.
Yeah, you had like 2 years to move online.
Right, honestly. With nobody leaving their houses for 3 years? Like, come on.
I mean, that's a huge endeavor too, right? Because if you move your shop online, like let's just use your example of your little electronic shop, right? You move that shop online. Now you got to set up how you're delivering, how the ordering system is. I mean, a lot of these little small mom and pop shops that were established, through the years, they were for the community, right? And it was support your local,
your local
owners,
business,
right? And it's the same thing with like the local farmers and all the stuff where they do little farmer markets, right? So when you have that, and granted, right, like what you're saying, and to your point is that times have changed, and I'm pretty sure that their inventory probably didn't change with the times either, right? So if they're look at gaming, look at computers now, right? The only people that buy those little box computers are the ones that are, like run offices, right? The ones that Dell, right? My computer's over here has got a freaking tempered glass on it. I mean, you can kind of see it blurred out like right here, right? Right? Tempered glass has got RGB lights in there. Like if they're not adapting to the change of how society is and computers and all this other stuff, then yeah, it's understandable, right? But I guess what my point is that there's jobs out there that have to get done that really cannot get done by standing there with an AI computer, Apple headset, right? I just think that you could build robots and all this other stuff, and so you're just gonna. So what your suggestion is that Timmy's over there with his Apple iPod visor and he's controlling a robot building a house.
Yep. Or like even like doing the plumbing or doing the electricity, all of that is super safer movements towards making.
So we're basically going
safer acts.
You could run a crane. You can run like a front loader.
Have you not seen Terminator? Have you not seen The Matrix? You guys are literally describing all of the plots. Like you're describing the plots.
We were trying.
It's horrifying. You guys are just like, sign me up.
I know.
Sign me up, right?
Honestly,
grinder. Like just plug them all in.
Honestly, if I could be made up,
would you rather be in the mines? Have you seen the videos of those people in those mines are like digging through the garbage for lithium?
And then they get trapped.
When you could pilot a drone with a claw on it and you could pick out stuff.
No,
and the best part is, Joe's got a drone. He can just do it.
I'm not trying to minimize what people do for a living, right? And I think that you're right. It sucks, but it's a job, right? And it's like, this goes back to what I'm saying is that these are jobs that have to happen that are, let's use the COVID term, essential, right? For cities to operate.
Should you put your life on the line for the job? Your health?
Do you like
health and safety?
Do you like stone crab, or not stone crab, but king crab? Crab legs?
I do. It's delicious.
No.
Yeah.
You like king crabs? Well, there's a huge market for king crabs, and don't you fucking argue with me. I know you like those king crabs. You're in Maryland. You probably had crabs
with a little bit of butter,
right? So
a little bit of butter, so good.
So are we? Just,
I don't like them.
You don't like king crabs?
Well, you only eat the legs. You don't eat the body.
Yeah, it's not a blue crab. You crazy. Like,
blue crabs are the best.
They're horrible.
This one. Can we? What? First of all, how dare you? Second of all, this one.
Look here. Let me get my little commercial crab. Why you got a king crab?
That's a baby one.
That's a baby. Like my favorite though is so Joe and I keep meaning to do this because we got to do it soon because the season's almost over. We got to go pick crab, right? So this one is disgusting. He will eat the inside parts, and I will just like hand because I don't do that. That's like a Maryland like
Good.
staple. That's like a local thing.
You gotta eat the mustard.
Gross, and
Good.
it's the stomach contents of the crab. I'm not eating that.
Nutrients.
Right.
Gross. So, but I eat everything else.
They're garbage pickers.
It's like tripe.
Yeah, it's fine. They're so good though. That's all the seasoning from the meat comes from the bottom of the ocean where they're from. It's delicious.
What I'm saying is that even blue crab fishermen, you can't
Yeah.
AI that. Those are hard jobs that people do that they die and lose their lives to. That people need, right? Because people want to eat blue crabs and they want to eat king crabs and they like the fishing industry and all that other stuff, right? Those are jobs you cannot automate, right? But
No.
I could probably automate crab fishing.
You could?
Crabbing.
All right, so on our next episode.
How to automate crab
I just need one of these. I need a KUKA robot.
I don't know. A KUKA robot? Yeah, I don't know.
I need
having a human to drive
I need a sponsorship from Raytheon.
But honestly, most of the boats are on autopilot. Like that's all robots and microchips.
How are they finding these crabs?
Oh, and radar. Then thank you.
Exactly.
Radar, which is also still all technology.
Plug that into AI.
Deadliest Catch. One of the he's no longer alive. He passed away, but he said that he
Phil?
could see, yeah, Phil, right? He said that he could see.
I love Phil.
Fart bubbles, crab fart bubbles. That's how he knew. That's how he knew where the crabs were at, right?
That was really sad, by the way. Yeah, I loved watching that. I love that show.
Great show. It's still going on too. It's crazy. Like,
is it still on? It's like 30 seasons.
Yeah, like on this episode of Deadliest Catch.
And is it still Mike Rowe narrating?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Nice. I love that. I love that whole thing.
I just think that I get what you're saying, right? Air conditioning is awesome. Safety is great. Coming from two safety nerds, right?
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
But I just think that there's jobs that have to happen that have to have the human brain and the human touch to complete it.
Well, in all honesty, too, there could be people like what you're saying who are totally want nothing to do with technology, right? Who will do those jobs? Who will do those like the electricians, the plumbers, the catching of various crab species, like all the things, right? There's a lot of people who still want to do that, or there's a lot of like family businesses that do that sort of thing that's passed on by generation to generation to generation. We'll still have those people, maybe not as many, and then it'll be maybe a slower like supply and demand situation, but that'll drive up the prices for food, which honestly at this point, I mean, food prices are so expensive, like who would know the difference? But I mean, there's still people out there who want to do those kinds of jobs. So, and also with the advance of technology, this will create additional jobs. So there's
new jobs you don't even know about.
Right, the stuff we can't even think of right now.
I'm not saying that there's not benefits.
We could all be relaxing.
Well, like
we could work like a couple hours a day.
It's human nature to bitch, right? So we would just sit there and bitch about like, oh my god, right? Like my
kids these days
slow, like
right.
Like I'm
trying kids these days don't know anything about hard work.
Yeah. Oh my god, my visor has like only 3/4 of the screen is Pornhub and the rest is my work. Right? So like I think there's something that we will still bitch about, right? Because humans just inherently bitch.
So like kids are even with this whole like pandemic, like the young kids, they're still struggling. They've been online this whole time, but they're still struggling. So like, you want them to get these jobs and like to learn how to like be productive in society, but like these kids, I went over to my friend's house, one of my bassists, and like his kids don't leave the room. And they'll text him. They'll be like, "Is Mr. Joe gone? I need to go to the kitchen." We're like, "Just fucking come down, walk past another human, and get what you need. You don't have to say anything."
Honestly,
they just don't want to be seen. They don't want to leave.
Honestly, in their defense, if I don't want to see Joe either, so I get it.
I point taken.
Yeah.
Right, I get it. He's a lot. I get it.
Yeah.
It's like they don't know how to talk to other adults besides their parents.
And that's true. And I think pandemic had a huge contributing factor to that. But I think also just kind of how we're just so connected through phones that, like everything is text, right? Ask a young person to call somebody. They get, it's the fucking.
I don't even want to do that.
I don't want to do it now. I still don't. I still want to have my parents make all my doctor's appointments for me. I don't want to do it.
When I had that Google phone, what's the
yeah,
the Pixel?
the
So when they
Pixel,
were talking about having your Pixel call and making like appointments for you, I was like, all right, I'm sticking with Pixel. Let's go.
I still don't want to. I haven't, like, can I tell you, I haven't been to my GP in 2 years because I don't want to call them and make the appointment.
Oh, wow.
I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't like interacting with people.
Let's do it here on the show, right? Let's just call.
Are you gonna book,
we'll
book my GP?
Yeah, we'll make your appointment for you. right here on the show, right? It'll be like a little life lesson on how to,
on this episode of
make appointments. Yeah,
of adulting.
2 years and 2 boobs.
Of how to adulting.
Yeah, adulting 101.
I don't wanna.
Oh yeah.
So like,
I miss this. You used to be able to have like your AI assistant answer and be like, "Hey, what are you calling about? Do you need to talk to him now, or can I call you back?" It was great, and I could choose whether or not like to send it to voicemail after that, pick up, or just tell them to go away.
Yeah,
I do miss that. That was fun.
Phones don't do that. Mine will just mine will say like, it'll say like I've had a couple phone calls recently of this that are like scam likely, right? Something like that. And I'm like, answer it? I'm like, no.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to answer that.
Risk, high risk scam alert, it's like, which thank God, that the phones have that now, because I've been so tired of answering the phones, trying to sell my house and get my extended warranty and all that other shit. But speaking of phone scams, have you ever received a phone scam about Maryland Federal Order Police? Your money will go to the following officers and blah blah blah. They say like this is. You have never received that phone call?
I've never got that.
Is it just you? Oh, okay.
No, it's not just me. It's a lot of people, but I've received it a couple times, and I never gave money to it. But there's a documentary on HBO Max that's called Telemarketers, and it's all about that whole scam tree and how much it is insane on it, how much money that they were making, and that they were claiming that they were giving to the FOP, and then it like kind of merged into the FOP was like aware of this. They're aware of this whole thing, right? So they were saying so basically this telephone company, like marketing company, contacted the FOP, said, "Hey, we'll do this and we'll give you 10%, right? No cost." So the FOP was like, "Well, fuck. I'm getting money for free." They don't care, like they're still getting money. But so then the FOP would say, "Okay, well, this money would actually go to, fallen officers, families, other stuff," but they weren't doing that either. They were just keeping it. So the whole it's called Telemarketers, right? And it's 3 episodes, and it's shot and filmed by 2 employees that worked at the telemarketing company. So they had like inside
information.
Video, inside information, and they talked to former employees, and then they just go on to this deep dive, getting involved with like Senate and all this other stuff. But it is fantastic, and just to show you how much, like, I mean, because they just call you and they just play on the emotions of people, like, oh, can we plug you in for $35? And then they say, like, once they got you for $35, they're calling you back in a month.
Yeah, I mean, that's also why, and I hate to, like, that's pretty much all of these charities that, like, even at, like, your local supermarket, right? Even though I don't really, again, don't want to interact with people. But when I do, they'll, like, even at the register, right? They'll last, like, right before you're done paying, it'll say, right, to donate to this person, such and such. And I'm like, how do I even know this is even going to them, right? Like, I don't know that.
Yeah.
I do that at Taco Bell because I think they need to go to school. I'm pretty sure it helps them out. Yeah.
Honestly, can we just talk about Taco Bell and how good Taco Bell is? Can we just talk about it? That'd be like 20 minutes of my day.
It's amazing.
You'd be upset that, like, I don't remember last time I had Taco Bell.
Wow.
You next podcast, you're ordering some.
That's your homework. That's homework.
No, I think it's good. It serves its purpose, right? It's 2:00 in the morning. You're coming back from the bar.
No.
It's good any time of day.
This is midday, dude. Like midday, around maybe 11:30 with 12 o'clock.
But it's I guess it's fast and it's convenient Mexican food, right? But
it's actually
Mexican pizza is real,
bro. Can I just tell you?
But
Can I just tell you how good the Mexican pizza is? I just want to talk about it.
That's the one thing I love. And the Mexi Melts.
Oh, I don't know what that is. I don't think they have that. Is that the
Anymore,
potato
got
with the
rid of it.
cheese? Okay,
No,
all right. They just
the Mexi Melts were the little wraps. They were like 99 cents. They were like a little wrap, and it had like the they're just add water, meat,
here.
some
Look
cheese.
it up because I don't know what you're talking about.
I've
never
look
seen
up
that.
the Taco Bell Mexi Melt because it was
Mexi Melt?
fantastic. Yeah, Mexi Melt.
I'm a Crunchwrap Supreme without any sour cream kind of girl with that extra taco.
Oh, look at that beautiful piece of.
Ooh, that does look good.
Oh, that's good.
Is that just tortilla with cheese and there's just additional cheese on top?
They put some tomatoes in there.
Some, right? I know.
Yeah,
I mean, Taco Bell is pretty much just ingredient remix. It's all the same shit in a different form.
It's legit the same shit.
But do you remember when you went to Taco Bell and you could go there with like $20 and walk out with your trunk full of Taco Bell?
Oh yeah,
you can still do that.
No, it is so expensive now. I feel like I can go to an actual Mexican restaurant, wait 5 more minutes, and get actual real good Mexican food.
Yeah, their cravings box is now $10.
Yeah, I legit walked in there one day and I got I think I got a cravings box, just for myself and not other people, so don't judge me. But I legit sat there and ate what I would equate to, I'm sure it's not right, 9 pounds worth of Taco Bell. And
That's a lot of Taco Bell.
I was hungry, okay? Don't judge me. I might have been also on my period, but whatever. Delicious.
Yeah.
Delicious. Oh my God, it was so good. And then
I'm looking the cheapest box they have is $8.
Yeah, what's the average combo cost?
So things gone. I'm pretty sure it's all gone up. It used to be $5.99 or something.
Yeah, I think it's $8 or $9
now. Fast food restaurant now, right? If you go to a fast food restaurant, if you have a family, you go to a fast food restaurant, you're spending $70-$80.
What are you ordering?
Combo meals.
One of the two. All of the everything.
Just you have five combo meals. The prices are fucking $10, $10 to $11 a combo meal.
I guess I kind of see what you're talking about.
That's what I'm saying is that the it's insane.
Cool. Now I'm hungry.
Yeah, let's go to Taco Bell. Yeah,
I haven't eaten anything all day, so I'm sorry.
Numerous input costs, including food, labor, transportation, can be credited. Right. Well, I mean,
more than 15%.
15%, right? So that was since 2021, and before 2021, it was even more it was expensive.
Yep.
I mean, I went to Chick-fil-A the other day, right? And for breakfast, got my little number 4 breakfast burrito, right?
Okay.
Breakfast burrito with chicken, right? I
love
it.
Nice.
Probably about 3 months ago, it was $8.44, right?
Mm-hmm.
$8.44 for a basic ass fucking chicken burrito.
Did you get coffee and stuff too, or just the burrito?
Sweet tea. I got the combo meal.
Okay.
I got the combo.
You got combo.
Right.
You're a combo meal guy.
Right. Yeah. Well, because fuck. So, and then I just went there the other day, and it was already up $9.62. To $9.62. I was like, what the fuck? I just paid $8.44 for this. It's just insane to me how much everything's going up, and oh my God! So
it's just the price.
Our next podcast should be at our next country that we move to, right?
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah,
honestly, in your defense with that, I've heard we could go, and I'm Jamaican, so this kind of counts. Mm-hmm. You can go to Jamaica and go to KFC. Yeah. Dudes, they've got jerk chicken like KFC.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God!
Restaurants overseas are way better than
are so much better than here. Yeah. It's better seasoned. Shit, it's cheap. Oh my God, it's so cheap. Good.
It looks like I was stationed in Japan for 3 years, and
did you go to the 7-Elevens?
Oh yeah, 7-9 Holdings. I lived there.
God,
yeah, that was nice. Usually we used to get dinner there because it was so good.
Yeah, right.
It was so good, and we went to a Wendy's and. The menu, we're looking at the menu, and I pointed, and she's like, "Simi-san," that does her whole thing, and the food came out, and she brought it to our table. That was the crazy part. Brought it to our table.
They don't do that anymore now.
Fuck no. Oh, they don't do it in Japan anymore.
No. I'm saying in general, here, they don't bring it. You do everything now.
Throw that shit at you here, right? Get the.
They're
fuck
here,
out of it, right?
Yeah.
They brought it to the table, and I opened the burger, and it looked exactly like the menu.
Oh,
I was just like.
You guys.
I was blown back. I was just like, holy shit, it looks just like the menu of what you're advertising, right? But in America, It looked like the guy stepped on it. Because he
Yeah, I
probably
know.
did. Or shoved it in his
I know.
pants.
Can I tell you? Speaking of Wendy's, I went to a Wendy's for the first time in like, I would
Japan
think.
versus America. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, right. I went to a Wendy's for the first time in maybe like 4 or 5 years. It's been a minute. And I forgot how good their cheeseburgers are. Like, I forgot.
They're old fashioned. That's what they're known for.
They're so good. And I got the double patty because, again, I'm a growing girl, okay? I deserve nice things.
Yeah.
So I got the double patty with extra pickles. I always get extra pickles.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. I forgot how good Wendy's burgers are.
Pickles?
No, I don't have that kind of time or space. What's wrong with you?
God. It takes like fucking 10 minutes.
I'm sure it does. I'm sure it does. And I don't disagree with you.
I
just
made my
don't.
own pickles because I wanted to try it.
And?
They're fantastic.
Yeah, I love
It's
pickles.
so easy. It's so easy. I love good.
So let's do this, right? That's what you're going to do. You're going to be my pickle guy. So you're going to make pickles and then mail it.
Finally.
Yeah, right? How much do you want? For 30, 40 bucks?
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
You know this girl? I'm her
many
pickle
inches
guy.
of pickle do you want for 30, 40 bucks?
Well, how many pickles can you make for $30 or $40? Like, honestly?
I can make a shit ton. Because
That's
like, you
fine.
just get the cucumbers and you got the mason jars and then the vinegar and you put a little bit of sugar in there, just a little bit.
Right, and seasoning, dill, all that junk.
Yeah, the dill and the peppers, and I put red cornflake peppers in there.
Ready? I don't need all the shenanigans. Just give me the cucumbers, dude. I don't need pickled peppers. Just give me the cucumbers. Like, that's really all I want.
Yeah. I just ate a cucumber yesterday. Those shits are sour, man. It's gross.
Do you know
not supposed
cucumbers?
to be sour.
You're doing it
yeah.
Wrong. You're doing
what
it
do you
wrong.
eat it? Maybe
I mean, it might have been fresh off the vine. Maybe I should have waited, but like.
No, you should.
Do you guys know about the trick with cucumbers? What you're supposed to do?
Put it in your butt.
Here we go. This is what happens when you're dealing with an older man.
It's serious, right? So you cut the tip off the cucumber, right?
Just the tip.
Cut the tip off the cucumber. Then you take that tip and you rub it on the shaft, rub it around. And I don't know what that shit that comes out of it, smegma maybe. All right, but it comes out.
Smegma.
Yeah. You take it, and you'll see like this white, like foamy stuff come out of it, and you do
so
that. On both ends.
Google this whole thing. I don't know what he's talking about.
Google it, and that will get rid of the bitterness of the cucumber.
Believe you, I really do, but I need to see this.
See?
Why is it ejaculating?
That's what I'm talking about.
Ew. Huh. Is this all cucumbers or like store-bought?
All cucumbers.
Okay. Huh. I don't want to like take time to read.
Oh, I did because I did Google it. These curcubines or whatever that are on the side.
Isn't that where whores live?
That's concubine.
Concubine is a whore. Okay. Stupid.
Something, yeah. Something about that. Okay.
Yeah.
Honestly,
all the cucumber sperm out of there.
All this talk about fast food, and I really want Burger King. Okay, ready? So
on great Wendy's burgers are, and then you go to
the
worst burger joint.
I know, but I like the size. I'm a fan of how big they are.
Yeah.
Fries are terrible, but
to show you, everybody, size does matter.
When it comes to hamburgers and burgers of any sort, yes, you're right.
Well, what about Five Guys?
Can I tell you how much? Oh, Five Guys, Shake Shack, all of it, all those like cute little and all those cute. Oh. Ooh, now I want five. I'm hungry, right? I haven't eaten. I literally had. I had a Celsius and a gulp full of water.
It's like when you start talking about food, everybody just starts to talk about all the great food they want, and then just goes into this fucking slippery slope of food.
I'm hungry. I literally had a Celsius and a mouthful of water because I went to the gym, so it's all I've had all day. Nice. So I'm hungry.
Nice, good.
All
right. Well, we are approaching. I don't know how long. So since we're here, we kind of went on to this rant and talk.
Yeah, we do that.
And I think that's what it's going to be. I think that's how we're going to roll with this, right? So how long do we want to do an episode?
I think, Joe, we did before. We were what, like an hour and a half?
Yeah, we were doing either 45 minutes to an hour and a half. And then it usually got edited down to 45 minutes.
45 minutes to an hour, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, it's fine. I say no more than an hour.
I think that's fine.
Yeah, because right now we're approaching the 50-minute mark, and we've just been talking. It's been a great little conversation of having,
Yeah.
like all kinds of weird things from dating to cucumbers and how they both
Mm-hmm.
coincide with each other.
Yeah, we talked about the youths and
Yeah.
they're needing more
Yeah.
technology.
Well, because
On
you
how
know what they
the-
say, like with a cucumber, right?
You just rub the tip on your
You gotta
shaft.
rub the tip, right?
Rub the tip on the
The
shaft.
difference between being hungry and horny, where the cucumber goes.
Jesus.
God.
Did you just made that up? That no one
Gotta be
no one
sour
said
either
that.
way.
No, I didn't make that up.
Literally just made that up. No, you have
It should
not.
be a T-shirt.
There you go.
There we
They're
go.
merch. It's our first little bit of merch.
Speaking of T-shirt, we can go into AI because we kind of alluded to it a little bit, but just to kind of close the first episode, right? Have you seen the new AI? You know how we were doing that Mid-Journey thing?
Yeah.
There's a new one, and it's better, and it actually spells words.
No
What are you
way.
guys
Yes.
What is it called?
What are you guys talking about?
So
making photos from AI.
yeah, I'm not trying to do like a little selfish plug on my stuff, right? So like I do a lot of like t-shirts.
Plug away.
and
We love an
AI.
ambitious king. It's fine.
Yeah. So I do like AI graphic t-shirts, right? Like I'll come up with designs that I like, things that I think about in my head, and then I'll put it in AI, and then
Look, if it makes money, just do it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's sometimes. All right. Joe has a one of my shirts.
I do.
The Cyberpunk Panda. It is called Ideo, IDEO Graham .ai.
Can I get a shirt? Like, where's mine?
Where's yours?
We'll get you.
Yeah, like
I'll get you a shirt. We can go look at my website after this, and then just
we're a collective.
Yeah, just sign up with Google. You can hide that so nobody knows your stuff. You know, when we all three of us rewatch this. Thank you. That's actually how I met Joe, was through his name, Psychobotic. And then when we were doing our little meet and greet, talking about the show, I kept calling him Psycho, and it's hard. I've really trained myself just to use your name. I think I did good though.
Oh, not working for me.
Log in, sign up.
As you guys are standing here struggling with that, I'm literally like trying to order Shake Shack.
Nice. Ooh, Shake Shack's good.
I'm so hungry.
Let me see if I can get on it.
Oh, display handle not available. Oh wait, maybe because I already get it.
I'm on it. Go back to it and just go to the first thing. I don't remember signing in. Yeah, don't do the login. Just go to the website. There you go. There you go. Now.
Oh wow.
Yeah, ain't that crazy? It's really good, right? So there's you can type in, whatever. Let's test it out, right? And I think this is the cool thing about AI. Look at little baby Yoda. Right?
Grogu, dude. Grogu. Use it right. Come on.
I know it's Grogu, but it's still just the name Baby Yoda.
That's crazy that it does the letters.
It does the letters, right? So I have some new shirts that I've made, and I'm going to be putting them on the website.
I like Batman.
Yeah,
That's
Batman's
cool.
pretty cool. Dunkin' Donuts. So it's cool. Like, it's because the problem with Midjourney, look, I need 10,000 subscribers.
That's awesome.
But the problem with Midjourney bot was whoa, wait.
Nipple.
I mean,
nipple.
It was for science.
for research purposes.
That's cool.
The problem with Midjourney bot though was that you could never get the letters to come out. It was so frustrating. But like, give us private profile option. Like, so these are people making
Einstein. Love
AI
him.
pictures bitching at the ideogram website. Go back up to it. Scroll up. Give us private profile option. That is to ideogram. They want their own private profile, so they're basically making photos. Because I've seen other ones. It's like you need more servers with the Pope holding a sign and a riot behind them, right? Like you need because the site is being so overran that it's slowed down. It's a slow process to do it. But so this is them contributing to the problem.
I was like, are you part of the problem?
Bitching at the problem.
Right.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's free. Stop complaining. See, so people are trolling each other in this AI, using AI art with AI that communicates with each other, that actually spells out words.
That's wild.
Yeah, It's insane.
It makes some good
It's
logos.
good. We could
Pride is a choice. Okay.
That's a separate situation. We gotta talk about pride.
Yeah, but I think
dogs.
should we announce our first sponsor? Should we do a sponsor
Who is
plug?
Sponsor?
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, 2 Noobs and 2 Boobs is proudly sponsored by Bomb Farm Apparel.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yay!
Yeah, we're sponsored by Bomb Farm Apparel, right? You go to the website.
Nice.
Make sure you go to Bomb Farm
for those of us
Apparel /
You don't know your sponsor? Good lord.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I'm just the boobs in this, and you guys you guys know stuff.
How do you spell apparel?
Apparel. Apparel.
There it is, Bomb Farm
Look
Apparel.
at that. You want a spoon?
Cute. Want a spoon? I like that. That's cute.
So you can get all
Dad on the streets and Daddy in the sheets.
Nice.
Get all your Bomb Farm Apparel gear right there. The official sponsor of 2 Noobs and 2 Boobs. Maybe I gotta make it 2 Noobs and 2 Boobs.
Here you go.
Yeah. That's one of
that's
one of the big sellers right there, the astronaut lollipop.
That tank top? That's cute.
Yeah.
Can we get a crew neck? Can we get a crew neck sweater? Pink crew neck sweatshirt?
Let's see. There's a sweatshirt. I think there's a sweatshirt for it. Go down.
Sweet.
You gotta go to all the products.
Ooh, got a crop top.
There you go.
I look crazy in crop tops.
Go to I think right there, all products, because that's just gonna show you all products.
Boop.
Yeah.
Ooh, bucket hat.
Do you ever do that when you just start clicking on random stuff and saying like boop? That's what I do. I don't know.
No,
yeah, totally.
It's just you. You're weird.
Down.
Oh, cute.
Astro Pop lollipop sweatshirt.
I like that Astro Pop. I like that.
Yeah,
that's
there's
cute.
The one that Joe has down below, the Cyberpunk Panda.
Yes, love that one.
So
that's so cool.
But yeah, so I have some more shirts. I got like 4 or 5 more shirts that I'm coming out with that I'm gonna post on there. Yeah.
We just put a shirt of just cool. like boobs, like boobs.
Yeah,
nipple.
just like a
actual boobs.
Just like a really like lowercase W.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
A really lowercase W. Just whoop whoop and a boop boop. Like boobs.
Old back and body hurts. The internet.
Bro.
Trail.
You just described my entire 30s, which is my back and body hurts.
Isn't it weird though? Like when you wake up, like your 30th birthday, you wake up and your body hurts. Mm-hmm. Like why?
Yep. Because you turn 30 and you're in the sports and other things, like dropping it, like when you fell a couple times and you're like, oh, it's fine, and then you turn 30 and you're like, oh god, like
I know, like just you wake up and your feet hurt, and your back hurt. Like we just sound so old right now. So we're really relating to the younger generation. Right?
Yeah.
When I have the arthritis,
I can count it's about the rain.
It's a shift. It's a 30-year shift. Your 20s, you're depressed, and then it goes from your brain to your body, and then when we turn 60, we just start shitting ourselves. I guess I don't know.
Like, are you guys excited to be really old?
No.
No. All those interviews of old people saying how like, well, I look in the mirror and I see an old guy.
Right.
I just can't wait. Like 5 years from now when I'm 70. No, I'm joking. Like I just can't wait for the 70s. Like I just think I'm just gonna be stealing shit.
Can I just tell you, right? Because you know the old saying, "Black don't crack." So I'll just look like this for the rest of my life. Yeah. You're all welcome.
Yeah, because your mom's hot. Like,
okay, calm down. That is my mother you're talking about.
Stacey's mom's got it going on.
Stop it.
That's the mother of her children.
Yeah, so
that is my mommy.
I just can't wait to like just steal random shit from the stores.
You could do that now.
Well, now I'm fucking scared because it's all gonna be on fucking line. I'm gonna have to get onto my visual thing. I can't like virtually shoplift as an old guy.
And then we can.
Technology's taking my dreams away from me.
And then we can call you
exactly. Live your dreams now. Don't wait.
Jason the Karen.
So, all right, well, I think that's the perfect way to end the show because I need to go shoplift because it's gonna be stolen from my.
Should do it now so you can still have enough energy to do so.
Carpe these nuts. Let's go.
You're just gonna be able to steal like a pack of Depends, duct tape, and some lozenges and just be like
batteries,
batteries, you know, and then just be like
plutonium,
and just like little old people candies, you know, like the Brock's candies, right? So just be
Honestly,
like, oh, there he is again, just stealing shit. They just let me go. Like I just
Well,
can't wait.
honestly,
Imagine how many old people heists are going on right now because no one's suspecting them.
Exactly.
They could be like stealing thousands and thousands of things, and no one's checking on them.
That's
no
what
one
I'm
knows. So
talking
they're like, oh, they're senile. Oh, are they like when they get caught? Oh, I don't know where I am.
I mean,
You know, that kind of thing.
Stealing that freaking dusty can of Hormel chili that nobody's buying, right? Like,
And then he's like parkouring up the air ducts, and you have no
dude.
idea.
I'm like, how is that possible? The new advances of hip technology.
Yeah. Like the biometric, or not the biometric,
See?
the biomechanical suit. Yeah, it'd be awesome.
Or my favorite, I do, and you know, in old people's defense, I love a Werther's original. I really do. The hard candies. Oh my god, they're so good.
They always got them.
Oh, they're just loose in their purse.
Like when they get their AARP card, they get like lifetime supply.
It's in the mail.
Yeah, it's
Werther's original.
Just put this in your pocket. Just to show. It's like I don't have my senior citizen ID to get a discount. You just pull out a fucking handful of Werther's originals.
But here's a fistful of loose Werther's originals.
All right, here's your 15%, sir. You have a good day.
Have a good day. Yeah. Oh my god, so good. I love that. All
right, do you got any sign off? You guys have any sign off you want to say?
Do drugs.
Thank you.
Okay. Always spay and neuter your
society.
Always spay and neuter your pets.
There you go. Hey, Bob Barker. Very good.
Bob Barker. Yeah, he just
wrap it before you tap it.
Ooh, right. No glove, no love.
You should probably listen to that yourself. All right. So.
Wow.
What is? I don't.
So,
wow.
Again, we will be trying to do this weekly. We'll release I don't know when our official release date of this episode will be because we got to go through the editing. We're also kind of learning it, ironing our way through there. We don't have a major production company like the Joe Rogan Show and all these other people, right? So we're kind of doing this. We're doing this on our own, right? So I hope you guys enjoyed what we talked about. I don't even know what it was, but I hope you enjoyed it either way. And if you have something that you would like us to talk about or something that we're going to talk about a variety of things, right? The world is literally fucking conundrum. Right?
Yes.
Right. So
Andrew Oyster.
Yeah. There's plenty to talk about. Right. So, and as we go on, we'll just kind of continue to do what we did here today. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we will catch you on the next 2 Noobs and 2 Boobs. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Have a good day.